My name is Akhil. I'm a Classic Physique competitor. 2 weeks out from my first regional show, the FOUAD Regional Championships. I'm going to take you guys through an arm day today. Okay, so some tricep push downs. Overhand to hit the outer head of the tricep. And then you're supersetting this with underhand to get the inner head of the tricep. Get that horseshoe nice and popping. Good. Yeah. As you guys can see, I'm really slowing down the tempo to increase the time under tension, to make the bicep work longer under the tension. No rocking, elbows nice and stable. You don't want to use your lower back, right? No shoulders, just pure bicep. And now you're going to shock the muscles a tad bit, sit down, and go for a faster tempo to hit a different set of muscle fibers and pump more blood. And do a little bit of posing at the end, pump more blood in there.
How many times have you competed?
Well, this is my 6th year as a competitive bodybuilder. And so I've competed around like 6 times. I didn't compete last year because of some personal reasons. Actually, I got married last year. So that's why I couldn't compete. Financially, it was a lot. The year before that, I did pretty well. And I placed 4th at my nationals. It was a pretty stacked lineup, and I came pretty close to winning the pro card as well. But couldn't do it last year. So this year, we're back. The prep has been pretty good so far. It's been amazing, actually. This is one of the best preps ever. Mentally, it has been pretty hard because this time I've dug as deep as I can. I've never been this lean ever in my prep because the package that I bought last year, I was looking better than that 6 weeks out of the show this year. So we're digging way deeper. So it's mentally really hard. That's the only downside. Other than that, everything has been smooth. My wife made it a lot easier for me. She cooks all my food and gives me all the emotional support that I need. So that's been really helpful because I live away from family. When you're by yourself, it's pretty hard. You emotionally, it sometimes gets a lot. But having a partner with you makes a whole lot of a difference, like a big difference. Even I can tell looking at my physique, because my cortisol levels used to be up there when I was alone, emotionally all messed up. But now because she's with me, she keeps me sane. And it's definitely a big difference. And you can see that in the physique as well, because when you're sleeping properly and your cortisol levels are not sky high, it shows in the physique. You won't be holding excess water, and you look lean, and all the muscle bellies will pop out more. That's what you want as a bodybuilder, right? Everything to pop out. Ooh. 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 These are my favorite. Made popular by the great John Meadows, rest in peace. Like really hits your brachioradialis muscle. Help you like really pack that width on your bicep. Of course, the shirt had to come off. Because we're shredded now. You're coming for that pro card, bro. Don't see muscle fibers like this. Come on, motherfucker. Oof. Whew. Had to throw in some chest. Titties can never be too big. And I want to talk about these anabolic pancakes. Man, shout out to Chris Bumstead for these. You might be able to see them on the screen right now. Like, my breakfast is like 50 grams of oats, like sad oats with some protein powder. So what I did is like, I took his recipe and just from 50 grams of oats, you can make like 6 to 7 pancakes. Super simple recipe. Just grind the oats, throw in an egg, a few grams of egg whites in it, like 100 grams of egg whites, a tablespoon of pumpkin puree, bacon powder, vanilla extract, and your choice of protein powder. That's it. Just mix it up and 6 to 7 decent sized pancakes. Top it up with some almond butter, natural almond butter, not the sweet one, and sugar-free syrup. That's it. Definitely a lifesaver. Okay, guys, so right now I'm doing my depletion workouts because I'm almost at my peak week. So we're trying to deplete all the glycogen before we start carbing up. The strength levels are super low right now, so lightweight and more reps. It's part of the process. So the goal is to obviously win my pro card. That's why I'm doing my first show is on 31st of May, the FOUAD ABIAD championship. Then, win that one, go for the Toronto Pro qualifier, win my pro card there. If I win that one, which I hopefully will, came pretty close to winning it last, the Canadian National Pro qualifier 2 years back. So hopefully win this one, get my pro card. And I'm not making my pro debut right after that, the next day like a lot of guys do, because I don't think right now at this point, I'm good enough to, go against the pros. So if I make my pro debut, that'll be next year after putting on like at least, because if I win my pro card, I'll get another 10 pounds more to grow. Right now I'm sitting at my weight cap, which is 202 for my height. So that'll be my plan. So go into an off season right away, get, bulk up a little bit, make the much needed improvements, and then do my pro debut next year. Okay, some unilateral tricep stuff because I'm trying to balance my left and right tricep. My left one is lagging, so more work for the left one. You can never be perfect. There's always a discrepancy, and for us classic guys, it's all about the proportion, the balance of your physique. So whoever is planning to compete in classic physique, just make sure you maintain that balance. You can't be too big up top and have no legs, or have a big discrepancy in your proportions. So make sure you always work towards that, and everything should look more proportionate. That's the name of the game in classic physique. So I'm a personal trainer, been in the industry for the last 10 years. And I'm taking more clients, lifestyle, bodybuilding, any kind of clients. I've worked with like different spectrum of people. Been doing that for the last 10 years. Mississauga, Oakville region. Sky Fitness is where I usually train all my clients. So if you guys want to get trained by me and really get pushed to your limits and achieve your goals, hit me up. My Instagram is quadguy7. A big piece of advice for anyone who's trying to compete right now or trying to dig deep and really go to that low levels of body fat, just treat food as a fuel. I know you must have heard this like a million times, but this is what helped me this year because, like I said, I recently got married, so I still take my wife to her cafes that she wants. If she wants dessert, I get her dessert. I sit there, just sniff the food. It feels bad, but at the end of the day, you should just start thinking about food as like fuel. The taste, like when you eat something, for like 2 seconds you'll taste the food. That's it. After that, it's just a weight in your stomach. That's it. That's how I think about it. So once you start thinking about it like that, like just those 2 seconds of taste, the moment it passes your tongue or your esophagus, you don't taste it anymore. Then it doesn't matter you're eating cheesecake or you're eating rice, broccoli, cauliflower, fish and shit. So it'll all taste the same, or it'll taste different, but the food in the stomach, will weigh the same. So think about it like that. Stop getting dependent on tasty food, because when you're prepping, you won't be able to eat all the good food. You have to kind of disassociate yourself with the taste. Once you do that, you can push your conditioning to the next level. That's like a 200% guarantee. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for following my journey. It's almost showtime. Hopefully I'll do well. I'm pretty sure I will. I've put in a lot of hard work. For all you guys who are, planning on competing or have just started your fitness journey, just keep at it. Don't hold back. Never back down. Just, keep going. Be positive. There might be times when you'll feel low. There might be times when you feel like nothing's happening, but just keep pushing. Once you break that plateau, the happiness, the feeling of accomplishment that you get after that is just, unparalleled. You can never get that anywhere else. Keep pushing hard and go get your goals.